Mujanin, what's up, everyone? This is Chinodin. It's been a while since I made a video, but in light of the recent news of the U.S. government embracing cryptos, I think this is a good video to get started with this year. So, welcome to my channel. And today here I have a little presentation from Icoinpro. So I'm just going to be running through this PDF here with you and show you the ins and outs of what Icoinpro is and how you can benefit from it. So, all right, so the cryptocurrency revolution is here, and officially in the United States. That just happened today. So, yeah, man, this is all about learning how to trade on the open market, the cryptocurrency market, and also it applies to stocks and everything as well too. So, yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, then you're at the perfect place. So we're going to start here with the beginning. Bitcoin, the first ever digital currency that allows people to send money peer-to-peer securely and without the need for banks or intermediaries. So if you don't know what Bitcoin is, back in 2009, it was allegedly founded by a man named Satoshi Nakamoto. All right. So there's been other sources saying that Bitcoin is an NSA creation to combat the dirty people and the corrupt people. Some others say that as part of an NWO thing, but you know what? It's going to make us a lot of money right now because the cryptocurrency market is just a baby. And so if you know how to leverage the knowledge that I'm about to give you and all that good stuff. Oh, hold on. So, anyways, it's just information that's encrypted. So it's secure. It is hackable, but it's almost pretty much impossible to hack because you'd have to go through the entire blockchain. You'd have to start at the original block, and then you'd have to work your way and hack each block, and that takes a tremendous amount of time. I'm sure there's probably somebody trying it somewhere or whatever. But then you got other cryptocurrencies like Monero. See, like Bitcoin is open source. You can see how much is in each wallet address, how much value is stored within each wallet address on the cryptocurrency on the blockchain. So if you go to like blockchain.io or whatever the blockchain site is, I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, but if you go there and you type in an address, you look for an address, it'll bring up all the transactions involved with that address and the current value stored within that's on the Bitcoin blockchain. So if you're working with something like Monero, which does not show you transactions, it does not show you what the value is held within that wallet address, and it's completely secure, completely private, completely fungible, which means that all tokens are of equal value. And that means that if an entity were to gain access to over 51% of the network, because if you do that with things like Bitcoin, you have influence over the network. And so if you have a cryptocurrency that's completely fungible, that 51% doesn't matter anymore, because no matter what, like the government got a hold of a crap ton of Bitcoin nodes, over 51% of the Bitcoin nodes. So they now have influence over the market or over the network, and they can blacklist coins. They can do anything within their reach. to stop somebody from using their cryptocurrency, from holding they can freeze people's assets within their own wallet. So that's the thing about Bitcoin that a lot of people are worried about. But things with like Monero, you can't do that because it's completely fungible. All tokens are of equal value. You cannot blacklist any tokens. You know, like, because they were worried about these like Bitcoin being used for nefarious deals, drugs, and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, so there's different cryptocurrencies that are associated with different technologies, associated with say like you got OMG is like an exchange associated, is backed by an exchange. Binance is backed by an exchange. You got Salt backed by a lending program. We just had the BitConnect thing that was a scam. That's a whole different story, but that actually went down. So I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. So yeah, the beginning, Bitcoin was the beginning of all this, and you have Litecoin, which is, you know, there's tons once you get into this realm, then you start to understand, like, holy crap, there's a lot to it. So the growth since 2008, Bitcoin has grown faster than any other currency on the planet. And as you can see here, back in 2010, it was 8 cents, went up to $31, down to 14, and then in 2013 it reached 1200 and came back down to 800 in 2014, 500 2015. And in 2016 is when I started really paying attention to it, because it was at like $200-300 in July or August somewhere. Basically, right when Standing Rock started is when I noticed that the cryptocurrency, or the Bitcoin price, was actually rising. So I watched it go from like 200-300 to 400, and then in like October to November, I watched it rise to 1,000, and from there, I was like, man, there's something in this that if people don't understand what's happening right now, they're gonna miss out on a huge wealth transfer, and they're gonna miss out on benefiting their family financially and becoming financially free. Because if you have, you know, a store of wealth, you're gonna be able to move freely in this new financial system. So, yeah, I mean, and then look what happened with this 2017. Holy crap, right? It reached the high of 20,000, and it's come back down and made a nice correction. I mean, look at this leap. Look at this huge leap right here, from 1,000 to, well, this is 5,000. Like, it went all the way to 20,000 in 2017. So, you know, it's only going to grow from here, because the U.S. government just validated the cryptocurrency market within the US. So now investors can, you know, trade and lend all, you know, of course it's going to be regulated, and they're going to keep all the scams out, like BitConnect, out of the ICO stuff that's happening. ICO's initial coin offering, that's basically when they start up their blockchain, their cryptocurrency, whatever it's backed by. When they start it up, sorry, yeah, that's their initial coin offering. So they're giving people a chance to buy the coin before it comes out on the open market, and usually it's a lot cheaper when you buy the ICO than anywhere else. So yeah, this graph needs to be amended, because it's like way up here. Like, if this is 5,000, we got another 5,000. So it's like the growth of this is this line right here is even more steep. It's like it should be going like this, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And it'll meet that 5,000. I don't know. That's crazy to me that something like that can happen, but it did, and it's continuing to. So if you want to grab yourself and your family some wealth, this is a perfect chance. In fact, if you invested just $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, you would be worth over $6 million today. Think about that. In 2010, if you just put $100 into Bitcoin and you waited till 2018, you would have over $6 million today. And that's just talking about a $5,000 increase from 2010. Or you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't put in like yeah. Anyways, the cryptocurrency revolution. Millions of companies, including Tesla and Netflix, are now accepting Bitcoin for payment. Governments in countries like Sweden and Denmark are moving toward eliminating cash in favor of national cryptocurrencies. Over 100 new cryptocurrencies have been introduced in just the last 2 years to transact everything from online security to gaming and even to transact real estate. And to buy cars, I've heard of people buying Lamborghinis. I've heard you got this website called Overstock that accepts cryptocurrencies. You see a lot of bigger companies looking into creating their own ICOs, and all these things are happening all at once, and it's kind of hard to keep track of all of it. But if you are very diligent in your studies and your research, then it's very profitable indeed. Just the knowledge alone about it is profitable, because you're able to help people gain wealth, with just your knowledge. Say like this Icoinpro, they teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies. It's basically like an online course for trading cryptocurrencies. It's only like $39.99 a month. If you want to become a distributor, you throw a one-time fee of $40 on top of that, and you become a distributor. And then they give you these websites. They give you this PDF that I'm using, so that you can do presentations and get people to check it out. This is a source of information. This Icoinpro. There is a referral program involved, and a lot of people see those as multi-level marketing schemes, but that's a very minor thing compared to what it actually offers. And this is the reason why I value the program, as what it actually offers is the knowledge. It teaches you how to read the markets. It teaches you how to read the charts. When there's a squeeze, buy the squeeze. That's the first module. And then buy the dip. That's the second module. It teaches you how to look at these signals and make a decision off of those signals. There's these cycles that happen over and over and over again, and this is where the micro profit system comes in, and that's another thing we'll get into that's very, very, very powerful. They got this thing called Trade Finder, where it's connected to Bittrex and Poloniex exchanges, and it'll bring up, there's nothing on here right now, but when you're connected to the Trade Finder, it'll have alerts. You can go to either Bittrex or Poloniex or both. I'm just using Poloniex right now, but if you you could spend hours combing Bittrex and Poloniex and all these other exchanges for these buy signals, and you can miss out on a bunch. So this is actually a very genius tool that these guys have come up with to be able, it gives you alerts. It'll say there's a squeeze here, or there's a dip here, or there's a dip here, or it'll give you a thumbs up to tell you that this is something you need to get in right now. They go on a color scheme for their alerts. Green is, you okay? Green is basically watch. It's not necessarily like something to jump into, but watch it. Yellow is obviously, you're definitely going to watch this, but it's not guaranteed. And then there's red, which is, it's right there. And then you got the thumbs up, which means buy now. So that's basically how they do this. So you can go to anticipated dips. That's a dip. Anticipated dips, then you get your dips, and then you get your squeezes. In a bear market like this, you don't want to do squeezes. We can get into all that later, but I want to go back to this, and we're going to cover some more ground on this. So, I mean, there's tons more cryptocurrencies than just Bitcoin. There's Ethereum, Dash, Ripple. Ripple's actually not. It's a good trading coin, but I wouldn't recommend being in that to hold per se. I don't know. That's a centralized coin, and the whole point of cryptocurrencies is decentralization. So, and then having outgained the stock market by over 10 times, cryptocurrencies are attracting big-time investors, including billionaires Richard Branson and Bill Gates. Go figure. And I don't. These guys are part of the NWO New World Order crap. So I don't know, whatever. What does this mean for you? Opportunity. Now, cryptocurrencies are revolutionizing the way money is transacted, much like how computers, the internet, email, and cell phones have revolutionized the world. Experts predict cash will be completely eliminated in many countries in the world, or in the next 30 years. Right now, less than 1% of people in the entire world are using cryptocurrencies. Now, this is important because less than 1% of people in the world are using cryptocurrencies. Okay? Now, use your brain. America just embraced cryptocurrency. So how many more people are going to be pouring money into this market? You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to day trade, and you use different strategies at the same time. Like there's HODL. That means hold. I guess there was some Reddit thing where some guy was drunk and was talking about hold your currency, cryptocurrencies, because they're going to go up or whatever. And he drunkenly, mistakenly wrote HODL. Hodor. So yeah. And I know there's a lot of people who are who've been in this quite a while that are probably going to be watching this and be like, oh, this is just for beginners. But yeah, it is for beginners. This is kind of, I know a lot of people that have no clue what the cryptocurrency market is about. They don't know anything about cryptocurrencies. They don't even know what a cryptocurrency. They don't know what a blockchain is. So my goal in creating this video is to help those who do not know exactly what is going on here. It's to help them better understand it. So the people who recognize this transformation of wealth and take action on it have an opportunity to get wealthy in the next 3 years. And to me, coming from a reservation, wealth doesn't mean everything to me, but I do realize that in order to move freely, financial freedom, in order to move freely around this world, and especially with this digital currency stuff coming up, you got to have some sort of wealth behind you to move freely, to be able to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. And that's the main, like, you can do that either way, but you can't go into, say, like a store without money. What are you going to do? You're not, like, sure, you can live off the land, and that's I love that. I look, like, I'd rather be in the woods with my own plot of land, just hanging out, living my life with my children and my wife and whatnot. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. And this opportunity in front of us right here. This is a somewhere to start. This is teaching you how to trade these cryptocurrencies on the open market and how to utilize and leverage the profits, compounding interest strategy to better your situation financially. So, I mean, how can you go wrong there, right? So here's Justin Clark and Paul D'Souza. These guys, every Monday they do a live webinar, a live chat. They go through some things that, say, like throughout the week they hear people having these problems, or there's questions that are asked that are really good questions. They address them every Monday night on Icoinpro. If we go here, see, like this, I was just checking out the lending video that they had, and they go through all of this information and teach you exactly what to do here to make profits. And then they have a quiz at the end, and this is how I was able to have that little certification thing. It's not anything like a PD or a PhD, or it's not a diploma or anything, but it's just something to say that, hey, I know these things. And that's really all that matters to me personally. Like, I don't care about a diploma. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. Like, so what? I just dropped a bunch of money on some education that really doesn't mean anything to me. This kind of education really does mean something in the real world. You know what I'm saying? And this is the kind of stuff that they don't teach you in schools. So anyway, whatever, however you want to think about it. Then they give you, you know, websites. You get your own personal, well, we can go through all that later. I'll do that on another video when I don't have to log in again. So anyways, founded in 2017 by internationally recognized business visionaries Paul D'Souza and Justin Clark, Icoinpro is designed to help people with no experience in cryptocurrencies understand and profit on this once-in-a-lifetime transfer of wealth. If people can follow a simple system and commit just a few hours a week, they could literally make a fortune in the next few years. And if you actually want to try your hand at day trading full time, you can make it. You can make a full-time income off of this, no problem. Especially if you get lots of practice under your belt and you learn all these techniques and all these strategies and systems, like the micro profit system, which was right here, the micro profit system. Like, they have step-by-step training, simple to understand. Start trading and making money your first few days. And, you know, I've been doing all right at it. I just started, like, I kind of knew vaguely how to trade last year. I started teaching myself, learning from other guys on YouTube and stuff. And Currency 365 helped a lot. Cryptocurrency investing with Mike and JP, those guys helped a lot. So they, you know, and then there's this other guy named Maestro. He's always teaching different techniques on how to, like, use the tools on the market charts to kind of get a better understanding of where a certain chart is at, if it looks healthy or not. You know what I'm saying? So start trading, making money your first few days, no experience necessary. And this is a powerful thing for people. No experience necessary. Start with as little as $10. So what this means is, like, you're gonna do your $39.99 a month to join, but if you want to become a distributor, you add that $40 one-time $40 fee. Excuse me. So then what this is saying is start with as little as $10. If you have $10 that you can throw towards buying some cryptocurrency, $10 worth of cryptocurrency, and you throw it in an exchange such as Bittrex or Poloniex or Binance. This is Binance here. This is a cool thing. I'll make a video about this, but Yeah, you could start making like what this micro profit system is you're looking at anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5 or 0.3 to 5%, 0.3% to 5% gains. And that's not very much, but it builds up compounding every day. So if you're making like what they say the goal is 3 trades a day at 1%. So then you're making, well, the goal is 1% a day compounding interest. And the numbers on that are spectacular because after like 10 days of doing this, you have an extra $100, something like that. So if you're doing anywhere from 2 to 3% a day, even more, yeah, you're making some serious gains here. So start trading and earning this week. And no joke, like, granted, I had already been doing it, kind of, but this really helps solidify. I mean, if you use the system, use the micro profit system, you can't fail. I mean, you can fail because if you don't study the information and learn exactly what's going on in a particular chart, But anyways, so buy low, sell high. I just recently had a conversation last night with someone, like one of my cousins, and he had that mainstream idea of sell on or buy on the way up. Like he was talking about like when it's higher, you want to buy up. And I was like, well, no, you actually want to buy the dips. You want to buy low here, but there's way more to it, obviously. And I didn't really get to go into that I was trying to get him to do a conference with me, but he wouldn't bite. What do you do? Anyways, so yeah, like it says, buy here. When you see it coming up, when you see it breaking, like it breaks this bottom resistance and you see it start to come up here and break this, or like this bottom support, and then it comes up here and breaks this resistance here, that's where you want to buy. And then you see it come up and break that resistance, boom, and then it comes back down, bounces off, and then it launches up. And this happens over and over again. So then you buy right here and you sell when you see these candles starting to fall here. That's where you sell. And if you look at, you have your different tools. If you look at the MACD line, you can see where these lines cross over, and then you know that it's on its way back down, and then it jumps again and then comes all the way back down. So then this is a correction. So usually you'll see when this happens, when they spike up like that, make these peaks, it'll come down about halfway, right? It's about halfway from here to here. That's about halfway, and it usually works like that. Yeah, and then it levels off and rests and corrects and whatnot, and then starts over. So our system teaches you how to recognize exactly when to buy and when to sell to make small profits each day. The power of compounding. Put the money you earn to work for you. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. That's Albert Einstein. Numbers shown are for illustration purposes only and are not guaranteed of future income. All trading involves risk and is up to you to assess the risk reward involved. This is your results will be based on your ability to study and apply the simple trainings from Icoinpro. And this is a good point because the reason why we're working with the micro profit system is it's a low risk and it's very easy to win. If you're going for those 20% gains, there's a good chance that you could have just screwed yourself. And, for these smaller compound interest gains, these micro profit gains, you're not going to be losing much. So if you lose 1%, that's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? You can always build up better for the next time, the next trade. So talking to real people, real results. And so, I can attest to that personally, because I've already started making money with the micro profit system. I already started compounding interest, so it's great. It was just within a couple of days, I made like 4 trades yesterday. I think the first one I screwed up, and the second one I did pretty good, and then I don't know, whatever. They have a tracking sheet that you can keep track of all your trades, which is good for claiming on taxes. So I guess we can read through these. Lena L says, I was a complete newbie to trading 3 months ago. Being a member of Icoinpro has opened up a whole new world of learning, excitement, and possibilities. I'm up over 33% in my now new trader life. Currently trading part-time, working on becoming a full-time trader. And yeah, you guys, there's a lot of money, especially you got to understand that with what happened today with the U.S. government embracing cryptos, there's going to be serious amounts of money being thrown into this market. Okay. So now that the cryptocurrency market has the backing of the U.S. government, people are going to feel more secure about putting their money into this market. And the government are actually, the people in the government, legislators or whatever, they're actually making regulations to help keep investors more secure and safe. So before Icoinpro, Dennis R says, before Icoinpro and the micro profit system, I had no idea what Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies were, and I had no idea how to even buy a Bitcoin, how to trade anything. I just followed the system, and I've doubled my money every month since I started. Now that's powerful, man. If you're able to double your money every month, you could even double your money every. It depends on how much you trade. It depends on how many trades are out there every day. So there is some variables, obviously, but if you're paying attention, you can make a lot of money. This is basically what the idea is here. I work 12 hours for 12 hours a day for 6 or 7 days a week at my full-time job. I only do about 2 or 3 trades a week, and I'm already up over 12% in just my first 3 months. This is a great opportunity for part-time people. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for part-time people, because if you're bringing home money, you put, say like $50 in, maybe $20 every week into an exchange, and you start trading with it, and you add it to the already compounding interest, you're in very good shape. So this guy says, I'm up over 25% in just my first few weeks, 5 days in, and I'm already trading and earning. I am so glad I signed up for this training system. I am too. I'm very glad my guy Gilbert. Yeah, thanks, G. I got him into cryptocurrencies, and last year was like the Wild West, where they had all these websites and a lot of them were scams, and I got scammed pretty hard last year. But I learned my lesson. It was a powerful lesson. Do your research, do your due diligence. And I had heard of Icoinpro. I just didn't have any money to put into it last year. When I first came across it, I watched the videos, and I didn't think it was a scam, but I just didn't have the money to put into it. I didn't want to put money into something unless it was going to make me serious returns. And I didn't realize that the micro profit system was that powerful. So I didn't understand it, is basically the thing. So yeah, thanks, Gilbert. You're awesome. And so it says, get started in 3 simple steps. 1, decide if you are ready to profit on the biggest shift of wealth this world has ever seen. 2, decide which membership option you want. I went with the $39.95, and threw an extra $40 down. Again, Gilbert helped me out on this. So thanks again, buddy. And then, so yeah, you get your $39.95 a month, or you could do 6-month membership for $29.95, save $10, or you could save $30 and do a yearly membership at $459.95. If you ask the people what they've always wanted to do, most people haven't done it. Or if you ask people what they've always wanted to do, most people haven't done it. They didn't take action when they had the chance. Anonymous. And that's true. You got to jump. Spread the word and earn. Know other people who might want to profit on the cryptocurrency revolution. While there is real income to be made from the following the micro profit system, trading cryptocurrencies and all of the strategies taught in Icoinpro, you can also earn additional income by referring others to the training. And that's where the multi-level marketing comes in. Like, I don't know what it is about multi-level marketing that leaves a bad taste. Like, there was a lot of bad ones in cryptocurrencies last year that disappeared because they just scammed people. I got caught in a couple scams. So, but I learned a lesson. I learned a very good lesson, and I'm a lot more. It's a lot easier now. For just a one-time $40 distributor sign-up fee, you can earn unlimited income in our compensation plan simply by telling others about our easy-to-follow system, the micro profit system. It's great. It really is. And so that's all we got for today. I just wanted to run through this to help people better understand what exactly it is. I'll make another video. Well, I'll be holding conferences to get people into this, to show them the back office on this program, and show them that the multi-level marketing is not the most important part of this program. What is the most important part is the knowledge and information that they are giving out. And it's not financial advice. It's just tips, information, it's techniques on how to make yourself profitable. So, yeah, I'll be doing more videos now. I'll be getting back into this into the, yeah, I'll be making videos again. So, if you like this video, if you appreciate this information and this offer, go ahead and give this video a like, thumbs up, or whatever. Subscribe to my channel. And I got links down below. If you found this useful, I'll throw some donation wallets. If you feel like this information was donation worthy, that's, it's completely up to you. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing more videos. So you guys have a fantastic night or day wherever you're at. It's day where I'm at. So if you're where I'm at, have a fantastic day. And looking forward to helping you guys out and having a good time. So take care. Peace. Much love.